Yo, what up? Welcome back again, Ghost Boy XO channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys already know it's Wednesday, so it's Ghost Files Wednesday. Damn, look at my hair, bro. Shit, new hairstyle, no freaking hat, no beanie on and shit. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shit, excuse me. I haven't been feeling too well, so I was kind of hesitant about posting this because this is actually a last minute video. This is actually Wednesday. I'm actually wearing my Lakers jersey. They're playing the San Antonio Spurs today. So I'm gonna try to have this video out by 6 p.m. Anyways, don't mind my room. It's been a mess. Probably see my pillow over there. Anyways, I just want to get on here real quick and just probably talk a little bit and actually show you some things. So for Ghost File Wednesdays, we've been doing the clips for my paranormal investigation channel with Marty and IE Spooks. Shout out IE Spooks. Link right here. Make sure you guys subscribe. We're almost to 1,500 subscribers. We're on a mission to get to 2K, to 5K, and 10K and up. Guys, please, if you guys are into paranormal investigations, make sure you guys visit IE Spooks. Like, comment, subscribe on all the videos. But I'm actually what I want to show you today is actually some of the tools we use for the investigations. I was kind of hesitant about doing this video, just because you guys have probably already seen all these pieces of equipment, but I kind of want to show you and probably give you a little run through. I mean, I might post like the descriptions because I do know what to do and I do know how they work, but sometimes I probably rush it just to not to make the video long and everything when explaining them on site. I'm gonna start off with a basic tool. This is like a tool that you always see in like Ghost Adventures or in paranormal investigating channels. This is called a K12. We call it an EMF reader because that's what it is. EMF means electromagnetic force or electromotive force. So that's what it does. It reads the EMF, the electromagnetic force, around in a certain area. So I would, it's just a simple button. You click it and then it starts doing this. Yeah, so see, look how it's idle. If it starts fluctuating, if I get it close to the camera, it might start beeping. Yeah, because the camera is releasing energy and it just starts disrupting the force field that is around it, because it uses a battery, has a battery inside and everything, creating that force, and once it's disrupted by other energy, it starts lighting up depending on the type of intensity. This is one of the main things that we use. So, and see how it's just staying green right now. Like there's no disturbance in my room right now. So if there was, maybe there'd be some type of paranormal energy going on, or I would have, my TV's not on, the AC's not on, so it's just idle, it's just green. So that's one of the items. This is like one of the main tools we use. We like to start off with this one, just trying to try to gauge the area, and once we start getting something going off, I like to start there. Like if there's intense energy there, I want to start off there. That's usually why. Or we just ask, let's just say if there's a spirit or entity that's said to be in the room, we use it as a yes or no type of Q&A. If it lights up red, that would mean like yes for us. And if it doesn't go crazy, then we would take it as a no. There's nothing there. There's no one there. The second one that I like to use, this one's more of on the higher end, the Ovilus. It's the Ovilus 5, I believe. The price ranges. This is like a $12 to $15 item, and then this one over here, this is it's like about 400 maybe. This has more technology in it. I'll be honest with you, I don't know entirely all the specifications on how it really works, because it reads electromagnetic fields, it reads energy in the room, it's supposed to be almost the same thing as the EMF reader. It's just more complicated where it's able to pick up words. So it's like a dictionary. It has over, I think it's over like 2,000 words. And with this, when the electromagnetic fields are disrupted, in theory, it is allowing a spirit or entity to communicate with us. Depending on the type of disturbance that it's causing to this device, it can spit out words like names, places, numbers, to help it communicate with us. It's almost kind of like a spirit box, and we'll get to that in just a second. But this tool is very versatile. It's got other functions, but the main one we use is the ABC function, which is the dictionary function right here. As, speak. So wars, divided. I don't know why it's already speaking in my room, but I'd rather have you not. Every help. Pendant. I don't know. I don't want to know who needs help right now, because I'm not here to help whoever. I'm just here to help you guys understand what we use. Sometimes it does spit out words, and sometimes they don't really mean much. As far as, at least we don't know how significant they mean. Just sometimes we ask it, like, what's your name? And sometimes they will spit out a name. Sometimes we'll ask it, where are you? And if they're lining up, that means we're getting something. We're getting somewhere. Because sometimes it's just gibberish being spit out. But we try to make sense with it, with not just using one tool, but using multiple tools at the same time, with the EMF reader or something else going on at the same time. The next piece of equipment, this is what I was mentioning, is the spirit box. The spirit box is it's a basic radio. I'll play it for you right now. Copyright right there. So it's a radio, and what it does is that there's a function on here that lets you change the channel, but it lets you change the channel in a certain pace. It could go it says 100 milliseconds, so it will be changing at that pace. It'll be going so fast that we may not be able to even understand what's being said, but in theory and paranormal, they're able to manipulate electromagnetic devices. It's just kind of like the EMF reader and the Ovilus, that it will spit out a word. We'll be asking questions. What's your name? And I'll spit out a name, Michael, or whatever. And we will take it as, hey, well, maybe they're communicating that Michael is their name. But in paranormal, we investigations, we use these types of devices to help us try to communicate or make some type of connect the dots together, to try to communicate and see if we can either get some type of evidence, get some type of results. I use this connected with the speaker, just because the speaker on this one isn't really loud, so this one is a lot louder, so it'll help us hear better. I am fucking deaf, so I use it on the highest fucking setting, and I don't know if that's making my hearing worse, but I'm deaf as shit. But sometimes I don't catch them. We don't catch things right on at that moment, but sometimes we do get it later on, once reviewing footage. So, but we want to be able to make it so you can hear through, on the video. That way it's not just us hearing it, that way it's you guys hearing it too. The spirit box, I think, is somewhat affordable too. I forgot how much I got it for. I have two of these now, but I think it was about like maybe $20 or so. It's literally just a radio. It's just altered to where you can change it. Like they created these functions on it. I don't think you can do it on an actual like radio though. The last one I want to show you is called a REM-Pod. It's all these tools are very similar, just they do different things. And they help in that way because do get they do give you results, and they do act the same way, so it's not like um we're using anything different than the electromagnetic fields that are just a strong case of spirits being able to manipulate energy and electromagnetic frequencies or electronics. So they use electrical devices like this, which is basically like a spirit. Well, it's kind of like an EMF reader. It uses this antenna. It creates a electromagnetic field around it, and and once it's disrupted by touch or by energy or so, even by temperatures too. There's a function for that too. I think it's one of the most reliable tools when it comes to getting those type of results or interactions with paranormal, because it it changes frequencies, it changes lights, it changes pitch and sound. And when we use it, we just set it idle. We leave it where no one's nearby, and it just starts to go off. There's nothing around it to create those type of um, changes around it. There was a time where we were using two, or it was a REM-Pod and a REM-1, and sometimes, let's just say we set them both up. Sometimes we like to set both of them up at the same time, so if there's different type of contacts, like this one lights up, that one doesn't light up, they both light up. I feel like that's a really good type of technique to get different type of interactions or results. So I think it's probably one of the better tools when having a paranormal investigation. There's easier tools, there's basic tools, and they work just as well. But I like to use these four, especially in that type of combination. Sometimes together, sometimes separately, sometimes just using two of them at the same time. There's also other pieces of equipment that we use throughout the videos, and they all have all their different specialities, I like to say. Out of all of the tools, I think my favorite is going to be, I like the Ovilus. I like the Ovilus just because it does, like, it doesn't give you their voice, but I feel like it gives them a voice to try to communicate with you, to say a word or so. I think this one's probably one of the more interesting tools, just because was created by a very well-known paranormal enthusiast. So I think that's a pretty good tool. And then you see it everywhere. You see it with Sam and Colby. You see it on Ghost Adventures. This exact same one. It's not any different. It works the same. It's not altered in any way, and it gets us the same type of results. I just wanted to do a quick little video. I want to keep Ghost Files Wednesdays alive. I wasn't feeling too well. I haven't been feeling too well. And I hope you guys are doing well. Fear Friday isn't scheduled for this Friday, but if I'm able to, spit out that Fear Friday, then I will. I wanted to thank everybody who subscribed recently. Thank you. I think there was 2 or 3 subscribers. I'm on the mission to get to the 70 subscribers, guys, so please make sure you guys subscribe. I'm on my goal to get to my first 100 subscribers by the end of the year. I started this channel back during COVID, I believe. I was doing some games. I did Phasmophobia, some scary jump scare games, like horror games, kind of stuff. And I was for fun. It was just for fun. I thought it kept me entertained during lockdown too. And eventually I started it back up, and I started doing like a food review kind of channel. I got some subscribers from that, and thank you guys. I know changing it from gaming to food, and now it's going to paranormal and ghost stories and stuff like that. So if you guys are subscribing because of that, it's fine. Thank you for subscribing for whatever reason you did. And I know I'm getting my target market or my target audience and working on that niche and all that stuff. So thank you for being there and supporting when you did. And for those new subscribers, thank you. For all the guys who've been commenting, These Nuts, Oscar, my I Eat Spooks family, thank you guys. I really appreciate you. If you're brand new, please comment down below. Comment down below. Comment down that you want a shout out. Comment down that you want a shout out. If you made it this far in the video, put a ghost emoji. I would like that. That'd be pretty cool. Thank you guys. This is your boy, Ghost Boy XO. I'm ready for the Lakers to whip some Spurs ass. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. If you guys don't get to watch the next few videos, and I don't see you in time, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hope you guys stay safe, but keep it spooky, guys. Keep it spooky. Peace out.